What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to the CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful start to their week. It is Monday, which means Gandalf gets to lick a graham cracker. I'm still quoting that. The party's been over, or I can't remember the exact bit, and he's still here, and that's me. About Gandalf licking graham crackers. Hello, Traveler, and hello, Rob. Built your first PC today, the fans didn't work, you're too tired to fix it, so it's a tomorrow me problem. That is understandable, best of luck fixing that tomorrow. Very nice to have a PC though, that is very exciting to hear. But yeah, today we are back with our Pokemon Legends ZA Shiny Roulette. In this Roulette, you know, I'm just gonna show it off. I'm just gonna hop right into it and show it off, you know, there's no need to not. So in this, I got Meganium, I got Chestnut, I got Delphox, we've got a lot of other shinies from this. We've got Tepig and Greninja and Totodile. Yes, that's those three. Which means there's 3 left that we haven't got shinies of, which I think is quite exciting. So I'm trying to get I'm trying to get the remaining shinies. Fuck you mean there's nothing in the basket? This is fucking dismal. This is absolutely. I wanted a synonym for dismal, but I've like not got one in my head right now. So we're not going to use a synonym for dismal. I think I might get 1 or 2 of the shinies remaining actually. I don't think I'm gonna get them all, but we're gonna get something, because I've got a load of eggs. That's right, I've got a load of eggs. Look how many eggs I have. Call me Egg Man. Yeah. Call me Eggman the way I got eggs. Wahoo! Wahoo! Pretty good here. How's things with you? Pretty solid, pretty solid. Okay, it was not a productive day. Today was not a productive day. Today was one of those days where you're not productive at all. You ever get hit with those days where you're like, I could get things done today, but then you just kind of end up on the sofa the whole day and it's like, man, there's a world in which I got things done today, but it's not this world. Old Reliable. The Old Reliable do nothing day. Shenhe Gamba. Yes, good emote. But yeah, let's see what eggs we get today. Let's see if we get any shinies. We're at 360. Since the Totodile that came at 4. So I guess life is trying to do a bit of equalizing, you know? Shiny Dex. No, I mean, not quite. Unless that's what you're doing, GP. If you've beaten the game and now to the Poke Radar in Pokemon Diamond. You find yourself loving Ice type so much. Cetitan, Shenhe, Silali, Rio. Interesting way that devolved quickly. Didn't know you were a Cetitan fan, though. I wonder what Shenhe's buffs would do for Cetitan. They're doing the National Dex. Diamond, you've finished 7th gym. Oh, nice! Congratulations! A fun thing. Might be late for the Shen Power Raids. Rob, how am I supposed to beat 1 million Shen Power without you? Because I'm going to have to beat 1 million... I'm going to have to beat 1 million Shen Pao. All by myself now. That's crazy. That's crazy work. They're doing all of them? They're doing all the Ruinous Pokemon Shiny, yes. This Friday, the raid's technically already on. The raid event started already. But... I don't want to do it today. I want it to Shiny Hunt. I thought about doing it today, and then I was like, no, we're gonna hatch some eggs. You know? And then I might use some... Okay, no. You know, I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm not gonna jump the gun at all, you know? Luckily it seems easier than most yen. But you got dinner with your parents, Rob. Rob, let's be real for a moment. Which is more important? Dinner with your parents? Or shiny Pokemon? Like, I think we need to take a step back and reassess your priorities here. You know, only need 1 million anyway. Exactly. Only need to beat 1 million. That's gonna be easy. Gonna be easy. I beat 2 million Wo-Chien. I beat 2 million Wo-Chien all by myself. 1 million Shen Pao. I could do that with my eyes closed. That's that's the whole party done. No Chespin in that batch. That's interesting. Rob beat 2 million Wo-Chien feat kit? No, give me the honours. Give me the titles. It's feat Rob. Rob only beat 1 million because he wasn't there for the first stream. SFA guy, I guess. There are priorities in life. There are priorities in life. And I think everybody understands that playing Pokemon is the highest. $1 million is still good, but I've done 2 million. Wo-Chien has 1 foot, though. It's a snail. Why are we talking about Wo-Chien's feet? Is my question. Fucked up spider in my house today. Not a big one, not a terrifying one. But it's this little guy. This is this little guy with long-ass legs. And he's just, like, stuck himself to the ceiling. In the landing. SFA said 2 million Wo-Chien feet. He did. That's actually a good point. We all have the same interests. You're interested in feet? Is that what you're saying, GP? You like feet? I have a good game for you then. I have a good game to suggest for you. It's called Zenless Zone Zero. Anyway, as I was saying before, I can't actually remember what I was saying before, now that I think about it. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. It has, in fact, left my head. I think I should get a brain chip in my head to kind of like record everything I think about. And then it comes up on my second monitor. Everything I think about comes up on my second monitor, which means that whenever I lose my train of thought, I can look over at it. And then I can remember what I was talking about. And also, every now and again, I'll get cut off, like, halfway through a sentence, and I'll go, buy Coca-Cola! At local retailers. Amazon Prime. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Buy now. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Nelson, hello! How goes it? How goes it? I have been well myself. Not got the shiny Minccino yet. You know how it is. But. There's actually not much of a but, other than that. I just haven't got the shiny Minccino yet. Do you have a topic list on a notepad? I mean, like, sometimes I make a topic list on a notepad. Sometimes I do, in fact, do that. But that wouldn't help me losing my train of thought halfway through a sentence. Have I tried Bonanza? No, I have not. I've heard good things, but I do not have a Nintendo Switch 2. Nor am I sure I'm going to spend £65 on Donkey Kong Bonanza. Maybe someday I will play Donkey Kong Bonanza. But it won't be... Okay. It won't be for a bit. I'm missing Twitch chat messages. You've almost finished it? Nice! What if your Thinky server's leak and people find out you self-ship Shenhe? I'm not subtle on that, SFA. Buy all the Hokey Dokey Cola. Too expensive. Game's a lot. 70 is a lot. It is a lot for a video game, yeah. It's like $600. Oh, the Switch. The Switch 2 is $600 there. I thought you meant Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I was like, what do you mean Donkey Kong Bonanza is $600? La 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 la. But what words? Nintendo has lost control and is overpricing games at several hundred euros. That make, you know, I spend a lot of time on Twitter, and from what they say about Nintendo, that must be true. If I've learned anything from Twitter, it's that Nintendo are the most morally evil gaming company. Did you hear Nintendo are increasing the prices of the Switch 1? I did hear that. That's a bit odd. Because who's buying Switch 1s at this point? Like, they're not going to make money on that, right? How peculiar. Don't know how they think raising the prices on that's going to help. Bizarre. But, egg. You want to do the thing of buying everything but not touching it for a decade? That's an interesting strategy. Be careful of the things you buy because the game cards could end up being an issue. And let's show you how many Switches have they sold already. Like, you have to, like... It's such an odd situation. You're about to start Minecraft according to your release calendar. Only now? You should. Minecraft's good. Been getting into Minecraft lately. By lately, I mean over the past 2 weeks. And by lately, I also mean I stayed up till 4 AM playing Minecraft last night. My little farm is going so well, though. You don't even understand how well my farm is going. I think with a few more tweaks, it's gonna be one of my best bases ever, I think. What kind of farm? Many. Big farm. It's a big farm. Saijuti, hello, how goes it? Help you? Where? Ominous. Ominous indeed. You're like trapped in a basement somewhere? Don't worry, I'll use my influence. Someone get Saijuti out of the basement. You're welcome. Trade Pokemon? Sorry, I'm shiny hunting today. I don't know if anyone else has what you're looking for. Hello, Felix, how goes it? I hope your week has been going well. Back on the shiny hunting grind today. Felix, predictions right now. That's a good point. That's a good point. You're scared to buy a second-hand Switch. Wait, why aren't you just... Are you not going to buy a Switch 2? Or a Switch 2 a bit out of your budget at this point? Used twice is going to have vile... Second-hand Switch 2 that's been used twice. How has a Switch 2 been used twice already? None. As in, I'm not getting it today, or you have no predictions? That's my question. Like, do you mean that you... I'm not gonna get it? Kind of odd. To be streaming without a Felix prediction. No predictions. You might get it, but who knows when. What the fuck? Felix. Felix. Did you leave Arrakis or something? Are you not having spice anymore? Oh yeah, I wouldn't buy a second-hand one right now, at least until they figure out that online locking situation. Okay, that what? You're getting it when the Legends bundle comes out, that makes sense. I'm actually keeping quite well on top of my encounters today. Impressive. I wasn't until maybe the last 5, actually, so I'll be honest. But you're pre-ordering later this month after you get paid. That's fair. That's fair. I need to keep an eye. I don't know. I still think, right? My belief is sometime in September, I'm gonna find the Mario Kart Switch bundle. Maybe I should start keeping my eyes out now, because maybe there'll be like offers and stuff that I could use. Maybe I could get the Mario Kart World bundle on offer or something. They're like £10 off. Probably not, it's Nintendo, but... Your vision is cloudy today. It wouldn't have the 100% accuracy you're known for. That would be a massive shame if you weren't accurate today, Felix. That's fair enough. Although, I'm going to be honest, it was a bit cloudy earlier, it rained earlier, but I feel like it's cleared up. Right now, it's kind of sunny. So basically, if they detect that someone is using like a cartridge code that's been distributed online, because MIG Switch cartridges, they're locking consoles out of using online. I see. So a lot of people are selling Switches they bricked. Which might be why it's been second-handed twice, so yeah, you probably shouldn't buy that. But Felix is in America? Yeah, no, I rang America earlier. I gave them a phone call, and they said it was sunny there too. The console can get locked, and if you buy a second-hand one, it can be bricked. Yeah, that's not great, actually. That is not great at all. So, you're most likely going to buy a full-price one. That is... yeah, crikey. Crikey. Make sure to join the Discord for me sending videos of Mario fucking dying. I like the meme when Mario dies. Because you don't expect it, you know. He's like melting from that ice cube and you're like, ah, Mario's gonna be free. Mario's gonna be free. He's gonna be free. My boy's gonna get freed and released. And it's gonna be great. And then he kind of like just starts melting. The Discord has good Genshin Impact hints. That's also true. There's a lot of very knowledgeable Genshineers in the Discord. Also, Jello, I think you should tune into the Cahir is Here stream on Wednesday. Because I think you have something waiting in the post, or maybe you already know, actually. I don't know how much you use Twitch. Maybe you're already aware of this event. Dependent on your Twitch usage. You joined a random Roshien raid. And did it easily. So now I have to lock in and try to get them all. That's fair, that's true actually. You just AFK there for the rewards? Wait, how many channel points are you on? Now I'm concerned. Whoa, yeah, baby, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Oh, for the Genshin rewards. That makes sense, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, baby, that's what I'm in for. That's what it's all about. Woo! You got another award. I'm not sure if you're aware. Or a random... You got... Why am I so secretive? Why do I love a good little surprise? I hate saying things. I've noticed when there's something I don't like saying things. I just don't. If you ask me to say something, I'll come back pregnant.
Hell no!
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Rewards, spill the beans. You didn't get any GP. Or maybe you did, actually. I don't know if, I can't remember the exact bounds of who got the gifted subs on Cahir is Here on Saturday. But people did get gifted subs, so... Pregnant? Yeah. Pregante. Gregnant? Gregnant is such a funny word to me, because it always makes me think of Greg Universe from Steven Universe. And Rose Quartz, and that whole shebang. Pregananant? Pregananant. Pregante. Like... I think that's maybe top 10 videos. You know? I think in terms of videos, that's maybe top 10. Luigi board. Love a good Luigi board. Luigi board is another good one. Luigi in general is a good one. You know, he's just a good guy. Which Luigi am I talking about? Luigi Mario or Luigi Mangione? Put your guesses in the comments below. How about all? He got me. He got me. I couldn't choose between my boys. I just couldn't. True, I always remember when I was doing some testing alongside some engineers and I showed them that video. Yeah, did they enjoy it? Cahir, I was playing Osu as one does. One being you. You were one. I'm 1 year old. One is young. Did you know that Gold Ship is number 8 in I'm Not Crazy's Insane Dip? As in someone with the username Gold Ship, or they genuinely put the horse on Osu and it did well? I know the answer, but I want to live in a world for a moment where they put a horse on Osu and it kind of cooked. And I think if any horse was going to do well at Osu, it would be Gold Ship, right? Like, I think Gold Ship's pretty, like, good, is, like, a pretty, like, good bet for Osu. They might be a horse. Yeah, no, Gold Ship is a horse. Luigi Loki culturally appropriating one of his Mario Kart World skins, so I think the other one wins. That is a good point, actually. You know what, Felix? You know what? You know what, actually? You brought up a really, really prescient point there. We should... Yeah. Those almost pissed themselves until the manufacturers of the meters I test came into the room and found us. I love that mental image. They must have been really happy with you for ensuring everyone was getting on with their work. $395 shiny Chikorita. What the hell, short? Oh shit! Oh shit, we got the Felix prediction! We got the Felix prediction! You know what? You know, I'm not gonna do it like that. I was gonna say that we've got another 5 eggs here, we could go straight to it, but I'm not doing that. I'm not. It will fuck up the counter. Right now, it's a multiple of 30. If I did that, it would not be a multiple of 30 anymore. Bright T Productions, hello, how goes it? Pokemon games love a good Pokemon game. Obviously. I think it'd be a bit odd if I hated Pokemon and I still streamed it. We all. Do you think that's like what Grog and the Cavemen were gonna name it at first? And then kind of like Worcestershire sauce. They kind of just, it just kind of became a wheel. You know? I think that's it. I think that's the answer. What are you talking about? Who fucking knows, man? I string words together like a 6-year-old making a little bead bracelet with little beads. You know? With like little multicolored beads. I'm imagining like a box just full of like multicolored beads. And like the kid's like, oh, this next, and just wordsmith doesn't cut it. I'm not that good at that. You know? You get what I mean? Hello, sorry that you're a bit late. Was finishing part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Understandable, Brugger. I hope you enjoyed it. And no worries, there is no such thing as being late. Being late isn't real. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. And so we're always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing ends. But you and I will always be back then. You enjoyed it. That's fair. Part 5... I think part 5 might be a bit lower on my estimations. Myself. My rankings. I never really vibed with it as much as other parts. But I do understand that it is a lot of people's favourite. So, cannot slay. Part 6, however! That's peak. You see the golden wind? Man, it's shiny. It is, isn't it? What's up with that? It's a good JoJo part for, like, the tragedy, I think. Inherently involved in its story. Because, like, you get, like, the JoJo parts that are, like, good and whimsical and joyful. You know? And then you get the JoJo parts where, like, half the main cast die. I'm interested to see which one JoJo Lands is going to fit into. I understand why Araki only decided to use Purple Haze in that one fight. That Shimata is just broken? That what? Apparently, Fugo was originally meant to betray the team, but Araki just decided that he didn't want that to happen. Shit in Japanese. Oh. Why didn't you just say shit? Also, part 4 was Your Little Pony. Was Your Little Pony but JoJo. Was My Little Pony but JoJo. Changed my mind. Part 4 was your favourite part. I don't know if that's slander or not. Like... They literally say it like 20 times. My Little Pony? Do they? Man, I forgot the My Little Pony episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Part 4 is nice because it's more slice of life and laid back, but like kind of shows the I mean shit in Japanese. Okay, but why are you saying it? I don't think I remember them saying My Little Pony a single time, considering it came out a while ago. No, yeah, part 4 I like because it's like a slice of life. You know, it's chill, it's laid back. At points, until it becomes the more, like, mystery-focused aspect as the plot starts churning. You know? Like, there are just some arcs that are just, like, people living their lives, but in a town full of people with supernatural abilities. Like, the episode where they go to the restaurant. That's one of the best episodes in the series, I think. I fucking love the episode where they go to the restaurant. Also, you got spoiled kind of because of the JoJo donut memes. Donut memes, they're not even funny, is my hot take. Controversial opinion. Haha, character got put through the chest there a donut. It was funny, like, maybe the first 2 times. Not anymore. Not anymore. More peak character interactions like friendships between them. Exactly, Jello, exactly, you get it. So you love pancake memes? Okay, that is a good one. That's a good one. You watched that episode when you were super hungry and it made it worse? I mean, that's why you don't watch it when you're super hungry. It's kind of on you, innit? But yeah, no, it was a very laid-back part. It was very much slice of life, focused on character interactions and stuff. And I kind of, like, let the cast breathe. In, how was I supposed to know? Supposed to know about what? Oh. The fact that there was going to be food in the episode. You should have paused it when there wasn't, got a snack. Boom, boom. Episode name and thumbnail, that's also true. Hold on. Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? What? I googled it. It's literally called Let's Go Get Some Italian Food. And you didn't know? I'm gonna go to the toilet. I will be right back. How did I manage that? How did I manage that? How did I manage that? I want to know how I managed that. What's wrong with me? Why did I do that? Yeah, no, I fucking hate the Star Platinum as Jonathan Joestar theory. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's just kind of like, what? You thought your headphones were off? No, it was my brain. My brain was off. What was off was, my cranium. It was empty. It was hollow. How did we get more in, like, that moment than I did? How many are left? How many more eggs do we need before we've egged it all up? Okay, so these are going into the wrong box. Also, the answer's 3. I don't know how to do the ambulance to get you, but just because it's funny, I like it. That's real. That's real, I think. Not the theory, but your answer. I don't know, it just adds nothing, and it's just kind of stupid. The Star Platinum's Jonathan Joestar theory, right? Like, the theory means nothing, it adds nothing, and it just kind of doesn't make sense. Considering all the isekai nowadays, it's not that far-fetched. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 Stardust Crusaders was written in the 1980s. The 1980s. Alright, he was ahead of his time as always. Backpedaling. Let's get some bike emojis in chat. I also thought it was stupid because the biggest evidence was an edited line in part 1, which was changed to "My spirit will haunt you" from "I won't regret it" or something like that. Yeah, that's silly. Is that even a bike? What is that? No, that is that's a guy biking on a mountaintop. Okay, I see. I think that's what that is. I'm gonna be honest, I can't see it. It's way too small. Entirely illegible as an image, which is great. You love it. I love. Been getting into entirely illegible images lately. Not sure about you guys. Most JoJo info is apparently misinformation. I've been lied to so many times. JoJo fans, I think, are the, like, goats of making shit up. You woke up at 3 in the morning and didn't take a nap till 7. Why did you do that? I didn't go to bed till 4. Because I was playing Minecraft. Minecraft. It's summer? That is true. Not for me. I've got things to do with my days. Not for me. I've got things I need to do. Because I'm a grown-ass man. Still played Minecraft till 4, though. They call me a bum. The way I say shit. You could have sworn yesterday was Monday. No, it's today, but today's Monday. Are you sure you're not in a time loop, Brugger? Have you considered that maybe you're like in a time loop or something? What the fuck did you do this time? Well, you got caught in a time loop. They're filming the sequel for Groundhog's Day, and it's all about Brugger. It's all about Brugger McDonald's. How exciting. What's my time travel phrase? Brugger, DM me tomorrow or today. Next time loop you go through, DM me the word smorgasbord. Then I'll know that you're in a time loop. I'm gonna be honest, I just made that up. If you do that, me in the next loop is gonna be so fucking confused. He's not gonna know what's going on. He just isn't. And that's great. I just remembered the episode of fucking Past Life. When they were setting up a trap and they were setting up a code word. And Felix, do you remember the code word? Were you even watching Etho, Scar, Scott, or B-Dubs' perspectives now that I think about it? It's Grandapulus or something. Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but just the moment where, like, Etho said the code word, and then Scar fucked it up, and then Martin was like, I don't know what that means, and you can't even say it. I had to rewatch that moment like 3 fucking times. Like, I genuinely cannot get over that part. I'm gonna have to go and rewatch it after I'm done with stream today. It was just a fucking good moment. I'm hatching nothing. These Pokemon are all already out their eggs. Oh! That means that we got to 395. Sorry, Felix. Since we're on the topic of JoJo, do you think when normal people look at Koichi's girlfriend in part 4, do you think she's bald now? That's literally wrong, jokes aside. Thank you, Jelu. People can see strength or Wheel of Fortune, for example. It doesn't work like that. That's a good point. That's such a good point. It was a good week of episodes anyway. Yeah, I'm still halfway through Koreans. I'm going to watch Scar's perspective this week. I've fallen off on watching Scar perspectives, which is not great, because Scar is very funny in the live series, but I need to watch his this week, just to see how that fucking went down. This guy in the evening sun looked very yellow for a moment. I almost tweaked out. I was watching a Brian Cox on a podcast last night. I wasn't watching him, I was listening to him because it was a podcast. And I was going to sleep. What was it called? And he was talking about how, like, when he was at, like, the, Large Hadron Collider, when he was working at the Large Hadron Collider, I think? It was one of the big collider guys. He was talking about how, like, you want to find a new particle, right? That's what you want to do, is you want to find a new particle. To the point where, like, you'll start gaslighting yourself into thinking you found a new particle, that you might have seen something. As you watch it over and over again, you'll be like, was that something? Then he made a joke that he did not have a Nobel Prize, so he definitely had not found a particle. Also, want to know how your brother encouraged you to continue with JoJo's when you're on part 2? By telling you to watch it? He showed me the clip from part 5 and Jono was healing Mister. Okay, why did that get you to watch it? I think that's my main question. Why was that specifically what motivated you to continue watching? Have you considered what if Brugger likes that? Sure, it's kind of a bad representation though, because there is no gay sex in JoJo. Yet. I think that's right. Like, they get close, but... You don't exactly remember and still didn't watch it for like 3 days. I see. The gayest people in anime get married in JoJo's. The gayest people in anime get married in JoJo's. What does that mean? My nose is itchy. Don't like that. The women. Yeah, no, often. That is true. Oh, I'm actually at 401. That's crazy. They call me the counter, the way I can count. 1. Just flex on you guys. Just a quick bit of flexing on you guys. Nice count. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Alright. Also, I swear I thought Spice Girl would be an enhanced Little Feat because of the math symbols. Nope, she was, in fact, underutilized. Like, I'm glad that Araki made... made the next part's main cast. Very... mostly women. No. No, it isn't. I thought about it for more than a second and I realized that isn't true. There's 2 women. FF. A guy. And a Sui. And then a child. Maybe still one of the most diverse core casts. It's set largely in women's prison. That is also true. Dude. You're pregnant. What conversation did I just join back in on? A JoJo's one, GP, but you just joined back in the conversation by telling us you're pregnant. Finally got the PC working. Hey, that's exciting to hear. GG, dude. Good luck installing JoJo's. Could be related to JoJo's. Pregnancy could be related to JoJo's. That's a good point. GP Keith, is the pregnancy bit a JoJo's reference? Get it? Just a bit of a reference, just a bit of a meme reference for you guys. You know, just a bit of a meme reference for you guys. Anyway, I think I went on a long impassioned rant about JoJo's recently, so we're going to change the subject now, otherwise people are going to think I only ever fucking talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is maybe a bit too true. Which maybe isn't as wrong as I would like it to be, you know? But, also, what's with the Kakyoin memes from laying an egg? Okay, we're going to answer that one. We're going to answer that one. It was a doujinshi. Okay, Jelly was mostly summed it up. There was another one where Jotaro was a horse. So, if you see any memes like that... that time you got reincarnated as a slime. Okay, no, but I'd rather talk about JoJo's. I felt so bad that stream. Because that person kept on being like, oh, I really like this anime. And it was consistently the most bottom of the barrel anime. I hate to say it. I'm going to be honest. Now that they're probably not here, maybe they are and they're listening to me shit talk them. But I don't think they are. Like, every time they said, oh, I really like this show. My mouth was like a bit more agape. Like, how? How do you... Why is this your taste? Sometimes the trash tastes be real. Yeah. You're reading the light novel series right now, they're peak. I've heard good things about slime, but... I don't know, I don't care that much for isekai. Again, sometimes trash tastes be real. I mean, trash tastes is also accurate there. Lord of the Mysteries is really good, though. Lord of the Mysteries. Yeah, no, isekai, like... Even, like, the subversive, okay, no. The villainess isekai, I can't really comment on that much. But, like, classic run-of-the-mill isekai, I just feel like it only ever falls into the exact same fucking tropes, where the MC has a harem. Like, show me a fucking isekai without a harem, and I'll show you that there is one in the light novels. LOTM is also peak, and I'd say that objectively. LOTM? I love that time I got reincarnated as a... Okay. Spy Family and Dress Up... I watched the new episode of Dress Up Darling today. Dress Up Darling is very good. Lord of the Mysteries. Oh, I'm just stupid. Okay, cool. Okay, so far, what you've said is... Lord of the Mysteries is good. I said, oh, what's it about? Then Jellu also said, it's so peak. And then I said, what's this about? And now you've said it again. You're not selling me on this show with 2 words. Because the issue is right now we're talking about isekai, which is a genre in which I've been told, oh, it's peak, over and over again. And every fucking time, the main character, like, one of the main characters, like, main harem members is, like, a child. It's got a pretty good power system. It's kind of isekai. It doesn't really match in the story right now. Okay. Out of 10, what's the misogyny like? That's the selling point here. The bar is low. This isn't a high bar to clear. It is a high bar to clear for an isekai. Actually, I'm backpedaling that point. It's a very high bar to clear for an isekai. Alright. You wanna know when you wanna nerd out about one thing but everyone else wants to nerd about another thing? It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. Kinda decent female characters so far. You've only read volume 1 to 2. Okay. There are beings called Beyonders. They got big PP powers that can, like, change fates. I might, but I do got other stuff on my list. And watch at 0.09 speed. What is that fucking... What do you mean watch at 0.09 speed? What? That time I self-shipped Shenhe and then died and got reincarnated as a catboy in the same world as Shenhe. Huh? Because a lot happens. The Donghua has a very distinct animation style that fits the series IMO. I see. I think we're actually it. Oh. We also have another peak one. Galactic Battles. Is this another isekai? I'm gonna be honest, guys. It will be an uphill battle to get me to watch another isekai. I'm not looking for, like, I've got shit on my plate at the moment. I've got shit on my plate at the moment. The idea of you convincing me to watch another isekai, this is a very out there concept right now. Also, I've seen so many memes about One Review that you understand what the stand does. I don't get why people act confused about what One Review does. It's one of the most simple stands in the series. It's just effective about it, though. Like, it's 10 out of 10 not isekai. Okay, it's not an isekai. All the same, I am watching shit at the moment. But it's sad to get spoiled through memes, like what Dio's... Getting spoiled through memes, I think, is, like, one of the worst parts of, like... not even just anime, just culture in general, you know? Because there is so much shit, right? And, like, sometimes people would turn around and be like, oh, memes out of context of this thing. And it's like, okay, I can very easily suss out what this is about, though. Have you tried that time I mysteriously acquired a harem in a dungeon? Oh, wait, SFA, is that an isekai? Are you talking about an isekai here? Wait, one better. Kaiju number 8. You see, now you're recommending an actual show. It was presumably a joke. I know, no. So what he was going to do is he was going to say, yes, it is an isekai. At which point I was going to be like, oh, yes, I do want to watch that. Oh my god. You know? At which point I was going to turn and be like, oh my god, I do want to watch that. As a funny bit. After being on my high horse for so long. Most isekais don't even really care it's an isekai. At that point, it could just been a fantasy series. No, exactly. Like the reason any isekai is an isekai is for two things. Like it's just for like the power fantasy of it. I've been running around with a full fucking theme. It's literally just for the power fantasy of it, right? Like yeah, no, it's literally just for the power fantasy of it, right? It's just so like teenage boys can fantasize about being in the main character situation. That's the only reason it's an isekai. In general, is for that reason exactly. Like yeah. This conversation is, like, all fucking over the place. I genuinely cannot keep up with it. Oh, fuck! Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is! Hey! You love to see it! Okay, Felix, you get half of a point. Because you were right that it was going to be Chikorita. You were right that it was Chikorita. That's insane! You love to see it. Saved by the shiny. Almost 420? Okay, normally I'm so over that meme. But today, given that given it is Chikorita, can we name that radish Kiriti? Or just Yao Yao? Yao Yao's a better one. Any other name suggestions for Chikorita? Critica. Okay, wait. Who is this character? Crackhead? Maybe not Crackhead. Name it Choker. Thanks for giving a good name suggestion, SFA. Don't come in here and self-promote. Or didn't even, like, do a hi. He just, like, went straight into it. That's crazy. Oh, they died? Yeah. No, I took him out back. Nahida's another good one, but I like Yao Yao. Chickpeas. Chickpeas might have been good. I think, at this point, I'm going to lay this hunt to rest. We've got 4 out of 6. That's pretty exciting. I'm going to hatch the remaining eggs. Now what? I'm thinking. Wait for ZA. Yeah, no, we're going to wait for ZA now. Basically, from here on out, I'm just going to sit down and just stare at the screen until Pokemon Legends ZA comes out. Don't have a name at random, didn't try hard or anything. Oh, I see, okay. It's just very similar to SFAs. Or are you being sarcastic? I think he might be being sarcastic. We'll be eating good. Don't skin the Chikorita. All right. Didn't read SFA's previous names. I see. Okay, no, you did actually come up with it independent. SFA said a very similar one, so I just assumed that you were both suggesting a character from the same series I hadn't read. You're cooking pizza? Oh, nice. Alright. I'm gonna move. Wait, guys. Wait, guys! Wait, look! We got Chikorita, we got Totodile, and we got Tepig. We actually got the collection. We actually got the collection. That's insane. That's so funny. Wait, I didn't realize. We got all 3 Legends ZA starters and Greninja also. Greninja's there too. This is a sign they won't be shiny locked in Legends ZA. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Ready for ZA? Unfortunately not ready for ZA because, what was it called? Pokemon Home's going to take months to update. But, yeah. Alright. Gonna release these guys, and then we're going to... I'm torn. I think I might do the Petlil. I think the Petlil outbreaks are technically over, so I can't connect to the internet right now. But I low-key want to look for shiny Petlil. I think I'm going to be shooting myself in the metaphorical foot here, because I don't think Petlil's shiny is that different from actual Petlil. But I think I'm going to go to one of the Petlil outbreaks now and hunt that. They just announced that they're releasing the game early since you completed the trio. Good job! Yippee! Yahoo! That's so exciting. I'm so glad that they did that. Just for me. Just for me, for being a good boy. Wahoo! Can you name one Fred before sending it out? It allegedly gives good luck. What? It's quite similar, but Lilligant is in your top 3 shinies. I'm just a big Lilligant fan after that clutch in White 2. Like, the Lilligant Irish sweep is, I think, one of the most insane things I've ever done in a Nuzlocke. You know? The issue is with the Lilligants, I think I'm gonna hunt it for the rest of the stream, right? I guess what I should do is do the classic, get you in there, get you... Where am I putting you? You can go in there. I don't really have any empty boxes. I have one empty box. A singular empty box. Okay, this box is almost empty. I feel like I could filter these guys out into other boxes. I never released all those gimme ghouls, so that's maybe another issue, isn't it? Are you shiny? You are. Why are you here? What's wrong with you? There's a Fuecoco in this as well. No, you're just a regular Fuecoco. And a Tepig. A Tepig called Snot. Oh. Oh. It's not the Tepig. Hashtag Throwback Thursday. Real Caheads know who that is. Only real Caheads know who Snot is. You know, that's because you're a real Cahead, Brugger. I'm gonna hatch these 5 eggs, because I don't know why they're here. Am I gonna hatch these 5... Chat, do I hatch these 5 eggs? I've got 5 eggs here. Do I hatch them, or do I just leave them? Is that what we're called now? Caheads are, like, OGs, I think. Hatch these 5 eggs! Do it? Okay. I'll hatch the 5 eggs. In for 5 shinies in a row. Watch this. Not you then. What? Wait, why not you, Jelly? Wait, Jelly, do you not know Snot? Who knows Snot? I've been here for only like a year. Has it really only been... It's been longer than a year. I'm sure. What was the first shiny you watched me catch? You think around May? Should be a little over a year at this point. Wait, Fuecoco? Hello? It was a Nuzlocke. Was it during the Soul Silver Nuzlocke? Chikorita, yes, that is the shiny I got. Are these guys from the OG Shiny Roulette? I found it. It's the poison type only. Was that really only, Wait, no, that was such a fucking funny idea. I just remembered that one. That is one of my best fucking ideas. Holy shit. Confusing me at least. Oh my god, that was great. That was absolutely hilarious. And like, I deliberately tried for like the stereotypical Sinnoh team. Like, I really tried to hammer home throughout that fucking series. I was like, it's nice that I really get to use a unique and interesting team here. Just because of the limitations I put upon myself. And like, it was genuinely the Sinnoh team. The stereotypical everyone uses this team in Sinnoh team. God, that was so fucking funny. Man, I used to have good ideas. What happened to that? What happened to my good ideas? It's been pretty long though. When did I do that? I can check actually myself. I can check when I made the thumbnails. In fact, I think I've archived the thumbnails at this point, to be real. Yeah, no, I've got them in an old thumbs folder, which means I don't think that they're... Oh, no, no, it does. Oh, that was in May, okay. Yeah. Centered the background green. Not green. Why did I say green? Purple. I tilted the background purple. You haven't done much of anything for a while. Maybe it's time. Maybe. I'm still very much focusing on Cahir's here. Where things are happening. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna like Cahir's here live for a little longer. And then maybe I'll see about redefining what CahirLIVE is at some point. Because I feel like that's maybe what it needs, is a redefinition. But I'd need to figure out exactly what I'm doing in that, you know? For now, I just like CahirLIVE because it's my weekly Pokemon fix, innit? Okay, are there any actual good locations for Petlil on this map? I think as long as I don't connect to the internet, I could feasibly get another set. Why is Jack just here? Like, what are you doing, man? Cahir got verified. Cahir got verified? What do you mean Cahir got verified? The teacher's not allowed to leave the school. He is! It's just, why is he hiding behind a tree? Why is he standing behind a tree near Mosuy Town? Dominic, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has been going well. Seem to just be chilling? You could argue that. Yeah, you should be able to just run around these outbreaks and find one. The rates are really boosted. From what I understand, they are. I found a outbreak of Petlil. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a bit of saving done. Just a little bit of saving done. And then we're going to beat some Pokemon up. Okay, let's reset the thing. There we go. I can kill this guy the old-fashioned way. This diner kills Pokemon the old-fashioned way. Ugh. What does shiny Petlil look like, chat? Can you describe it to me? Could you maybe just describe what shiny Petlil looks like so I don't have to figure out the hard way? Slightly lighter green with purple eyes, a different color. It's the same color actually. It's yellowish to jello. Okay, it's a slightly different color. Bought something great a few days ago. Jada Toys Simba Dicky 1/24 scale RC Stitch Buggy RC model of Brian's Nissan Skyline from Fast and Furious. Oh, nice. That's exciting. It's more like yellow, actually. Okay, so I'm getting conflicting answers. You guys have been no help at all. That was a bit mean. I've decided that was maybe a bit mean of me to say. I'm sorry. You guys are plenty of help. Sometimes. Occasionally you help me a lot. Either way, look for the eyes. They're so big and visible. Fucking are they? Are you sure about that? Hey man, let me look at your eyes. Hey man, let me look at your eyes. Hey man, let me look at your eyes. All I can say is slightly yellowish, but kind of hard to notice in this environment. I'd imagine that is the case. But I've got an eye for shinies. I'm a veteran shiny hunter. You know, I've been shiny hunting for years, so I can see a shiny. I know a shiny when I see one. I once found a shiny Slowpoke. I picked a shiny Slowpoke out of a crowd. Especially a piece in this squad? Hell yeah. Especially when it's dark, it might be easier. We'll find out. Decades of academy training, exactly. GP gets it. I went to shiny school. Never misses a shiny, so no one can make you unhappy. Exactly! Felix gets it. No one will make me unhappy. Because I'm too joyful, whimsical, and my eyesight's too good. Bro thinks he can run away. Can Gambit kill that guy? I wish that King Gambit did, like, the Koto cleave animation every time. Is that how Twitch doesn't have likes? I don't know, I think that, I don't think it needs them. I get what you're saying, but I'm not really sure what it would add. Maybe to, like, you know what, not even to clips, because, like, the funniest clips are just going to have the most views, really, aren't they? Man, I remember when I got my shiny apple in from here. Where can I attend shiny school? Sounds fun to pursue. Back alleys in London. Okay, you ready for Stygian Onslaught this Wednesday? I'm not doing that on stream, man. I did it on stream once because it was new endgame content. I do not like doing endgame content on stream. It stresses me out. Are you sure that's safe? Yeah, it's totally safe. What if I saw a clip but it wasn't funny? Still gets the view. All my clips are funny though, so it's fine. I haven't called the DLC legendary, so I'll just go to place and there's a random Zekrom. I've not gotten any of them unlocked. I think I've unlocked maybe one DLC legendary. World-ending monster jump scare? Yeah, bro did do that, actually. That or their lucky moments. That's also true. But they're also still funny, because I'm just a naturally charismatic bloke. I'm just a naturally funny and charismatic guy. It's just how it is. I love tooting my own horn. Been getting into gassing myself up lately. Almost 260, which puts us at the highest odds possible. No wonder you married Shenhe. Exactly. Wait, what are you getting at? Okay, now we need to, like, actually lock in. This guy is really fucking small. What's up with that? Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Just a bit of a funny for you. You're a bit yellow, but you're not yellow enough. What are you like? You're regular. That guy's normal. That guy's a bit normal, Pills. Oh, yeah. The Zap Cannon Clutch on Ultra Necrozma is goated. I fucking love the Zap Cannon Clutch on Ultra Necrozma. I fucking love the Zap Cannon in general. It is, you know, it's... Are these guys following me around? No, they just walked over here because they could. Trying to figure out if that was a coincidence or not now. Rob too. Rob, I think, was the one who suggested I do it. I think I was unsure on doing it, and then I did it, and it fucking worked, and it killed it, and that was insane. It's the move of the gods. It is. If you've got a pure heart and good soul, you will hit Zap Cannon every time. It's as simple as, if you miss Zap Cannon, it's because you're a bad person. Yeah, it isn't. Okay. Sorry, I just really started gaslighting myself over that guy. I was like, he kind of looks a bit yellow when you look at him like that. But, Bro's not shiny. The, like, very light green these guys are kind of makes them look kind of yellow already is the issue, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, I feel like at this point I've looked at enough Petal to kind of know when there's going to be a shiny one. Because I do think I remember what a shiny one looks like now. So it's a skill issue. No, it's a moral failing. You can be as skilled as you want, but if you're not a good person, then you're not going to hit that Zap Cannon. Petal is kind of the easiest shiny hunt ever. Okay, what? Are you going to elaborate on that one? Why is Petal specifically the easiest? Is this a new batch or is it the batch that was there before? I should do a picnic for these guys. I think it's just going to be easier. And I've got enough Herba Mystica that it doesn't fucking matter. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to piss, and then once I'm back. I'll be right back. Tell me if you see... Oh wait, you won't see a shiny because I'm going to go to the be right back screen. Okay. I didn't mute myself. Dyke, you thought I'd forgotten to unmute myself again. You thought I'd forgotten to unmute myself all over again, but no, I hadn't. I remembered. I tricked you. I deceived you all. I shouldn't do that, because now in the future you're not gonna tell me. I shouldn't do that, because now in the future you're gonna be like, are you fucking with us again, Cahir? And then I'm gonna be like, fucking with you with what? Like, this is not a good bit. This is only really a bad bit, actually, that will only come to bite me back in the ass later. You saw the bit? Oh yeah, sure thing, Rob, sure thing. I believe you. Pokemon Shiny Sandwich 5. Yippee! Shiny sandwich! Grass type is lettuce. Do I have lettuce? Do I have lettuce? Is lettuce a thing I have? Oh, lettuce. I have lettuce! I have one lot of lettuce. No, I have 3 lots of lettuce. I'm just stupid. What do I need? Salty and sour. Salty and sour. Who was it that pointed it out last time? And also, I saw a little smirk on your face while you did it. I got read like a fucking book. I got read like a fucking book. Like I was the fucking Sunday Times. Holy shit, that's so funny. It's so fucking funny. I can't get over that. Still, maybe not a good bit to do. Shan't do that in the future. Please tell me if my mic isn't working. Please continue telling me that. I promise I won't fucking troll you again. Oh my god, guys, it's a shiny! Imagine if that was actually a shiny Bellsprout and I just kind of ran past it. That'd be really fucking funny, actually. Like, it wouldn't be funny right now. It would make me upset. Also, why did some piss GGs get mod checked? They did. No, they didn't. Says they all worked for me. Bling, hello! Anybody got a Fennekin for trade? I just released all mine, I'm gonna be honest. Does anybody else have any Fennekin that they could trade, Bling? It says your message is being checked by mods. I got none of that. I got none of those messages. That's kind of odd. Genuinely sent me none of them. I like when they all run after me. Makes me feel big. Ugh! Yawning. Fucking hell. Do those guys actually decent? Can't see them that well from over there, can you? Yippee! Yippee! Sorry, like, in my head I was like, what if there is a shiny over there? There isn't. There isn't a shiny over there. No shinies at all. But, You tried to preempt it. Oh, you tried to preempt the shiny. You tried... That's a bold move. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You know, I need to be on foot for this hunt, because these guys are really fucking minuscule. Can't be on bike back looking for Patterrz, because I will miss them. Ugh, fuck me. I am yawning. You got to go. Fair enough, Brugger. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I can be here for a moment while I fucking recharge. Oh, that's me recharging, by the way, just to be clear. Okay, my energy's back now, I've decided, so I'm going to be regular energy for the rest of the stream. So, basically, when you, it's Patterrz. We're looking for shiny Patterrz today, basically. Have you guys seen any shiny Patterrz around? Hey, you guys seen any shinies around? No? Okay. I'm not sure I just spawned that many at the last. Cahir, is yawn real? No, Cahir... It's Cahir L. Cahir L here. The emotes here are Cahir L. Shiny over there, is that what we will say? Is what we will say. Exactly, yeah, no, exactly. Man, Kama really got me with that one. Okay, these guys are just kind of... I think maybe the picnic might be the best bet. So what I could do is, I can stand like here, right? I can stand like here. And I can just let the guys spawn. Because they're going to fucking do that, aren't they? They're going to spawn. I can't even really see anything. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't see anything? Is it... Are the little green bulbs in the green grass not really visible to you? That's odd. That's odd and confusing, isn't it? Am I the only one who thinks that's odd and confusing? Jellu, I think you might need to get your eyes checked. I think you might need to get your eyeballs. I think you might need to check your eyeballs. In the grand scheme of things. I mean, I do see them, but if a shiny came up, I wouldn't be able to know which is which. That's also fair, actually. Do not insult my dear eyeballs. I'm sorry, Jello, I didn't mean to insult your dear eyeballs, although I didn't know you had dear eyeballs. Where did you get dear eyeballs? Oh yeah, I also tried Greg's Pizza at the weekend. My mate loves Kite loves Greg's Pizza. He always has Greg's Pizza. What did you think of Greg's Pizza, Rob? It's a bit bready, yeah? I guess that makes sense, because they're kind of like the sausage roll place. Yeah. I'm kind of miffed, because the other day I was like, you know what, I'm going to get... I was eating Greg's, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get a bunch of donuts. So I got a bunch of donuts. I got a bunch of donuts from Greg's. I got a 4-pack of donuts from Greg's. But, like, it was just during this period of time where I had no appetite at all for no fucking reason, right? Like, I was just like... I just was not hungry. I don't really know why. It's mostly past at this point. I've got my appetite back, more or less. But there was just a time where I had, like, no appetite at all, and that was quite irritating. It just meant I did not eat that many of the Greg's Donuts. I did win the game of Catan, though, so that's good. Because we ordered Greg's while we were playing Catan. And I won the game of Catan. I will always flex the fact that I won the first 2 games of Catan. Did you have the jam ones or the topping ones? I had 2 jam and 2 caramel custody ones. But generally, when I go to Greg's, I get the triple chocolate Belgian donut. They weren't on that app. They weren't on Uber Eats. So I didn't get them that time. But, like, normally I love I love, I love, I love. I love, I love, I love. No, no shinies here. Arguably? Are you a shiny? No. UN Windows is installing. Best of luck installing Windows. They're useful to look out of, I think. In my opinion, Windows are pretty useful for looking... I was going to say, that's a fucking shiny, isn't it? And it is a shiny, I was right. I was looking at that guy and I was like, this guy's a shiny. He's got the vibes, and he did have the vibes because he's a shiny, actually. Just if you didn't notice that this guy's a shiny. You know, nest balls would look really good on this guy. But it's level 67. In my head, it was like level 3, and it isn't. It's a lot higher level than 3. What's shiny next? So we continue this. I'll do this for the rest of the stream, I think. I like just getting a bunch of one shiny in Scarlet and Violet, you know? It's like, I might as fucking well while I'm here. Like, this took, like, what, 10 minutes? So, I might as well just see how many I can get. I guess, what's going to replace this stream yet, then? I'm not sure yet. I think I might do... other, what do I name as Petlil? Any Petlil names? Let's get some Petlil names in chat, I think. In my opinion. Buzzbed. Buzzbud. That's me. It makes sense. Malik. I like Malik. But I also like Buzzbud. We're gonna go Buzzbud first. To honor a great person. A great person? Wait, who? Taco guy from Superman. Real! I don't know how that's on me. That's on me for forgetting Malik. Superman was so fucking good, man. I fucking loved Superman. Windows is running, but your motherboard doesn't have Wi-Fi, so I basically can't do shit. Yeah, that's generally a thing you want to make sure you have. You can get, like, Wi-Fi dongles. I would look on Amazon. Well, I made sure to... Well, no, I got a pre-built computer, I'll be honest. I got a pre-built one. Oh, Toad's cool. What odds are on offer at the moment? I don't think Petlil is actually on offer anymore. I think the only reason I've still got Petlil around is because I have not connected to the internet today. I think if I connected to the internet, I would lose the Petlil. But I saw the Petlil and I was like, you know what? I could go for a shiny Petlil. So I'm going for a shiny Petlil. I'm impressed I actually saw the difference. I like when they all come running towards me as if I'm not about to erase them all from existence. That's me erasing them all from existence. They're all gone now. All those Petlil used to, like, have lives and shit. Now they're just nowhere. I'm gonna have to evolve a couple of these. If I only get one, I think I'm gonna make it into Heatwave Lilligant. If I get a couple, then I'll make one into Heatwave Lilligant and one not into Heatwave Lilligant. And then if I get a few, then I'll do, like, 50-50. Maybe I'll keep, like, one Petlil. Yeah, they'll be around until you next connect, but I haven't done that yet either. I see. So it's Petlil, it's... Oddish. And it's... Looks like Capsicid. There aren't loads of Capsikids in Pokemon. No, there are a lot of In the anime, they kind of suggested that Capsicid... No, not Scovillain. They kind of suggested that Scovillain comes in multiple flavors. Like, it could have 2 red heads, or, like, the heads could be the other way around, how they normally are. And it's like, okay, that's awesome. Why wasn't that in the main game? That's a really fun little bit, like, tidbit of information, right? But it was also, like, very programmable. Why didn't you add that? Why didn't you do that? I'm, like, genuinely quite intrigued as to why they didn't do that. I want to know. Oh wow, I disconnected my face with that one. I don't know how hard game development is. They have other forms. I thought that it would only be in the anime, not the games. Because now little Timmy's going to get the games and be like, but there's only one type of Capsule Kid. I've been lied to. I'm going to do something drastic. And that'd look really bad on Nintendo, so they should change it. Ah, fuck! Timmy caught fire! Because he's a straw man, and it's really dry at the moment. Oh well. They need to make a new Pokemon Yellow. Basically Legends Arceus, I guess. What does that mean? Like, I feel like you answered your own question there, but I'm not sure what your question was even... Jellu, more like the anime. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, they did do that pretty recently, even aside from Legends Arceus. I don't know how to break this to you, though, because this isn't going to be an answer people like. People aren't going to like what I'm about to say. Or maybe they're not going to care. Maybe they're not going to care that I'm about to say that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is exactly that. Maybe you lot are more apathetic or even positive towards Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee for this to, No, Timmy! You've had so much to live for! Your birds need you! It kind of is. It's got Jesse and James in it. Meowth doesn't talk, but Meowth's in it too. I had games, but I really hated grinding by catching Pokemon. That's fair. That's understandable. That was probably the... A little bit better than BDSP? Maybe? I mean, it released in a better state than BDSP. I'll give you that. And the graphics look a lot better than BDSP. I don't know, I appreciated Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. For, like, in a way, they were the frontrunners of trying new things in the Pokemon franchise. Because after we got Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we got Sword and Shield, which were trying to do new things with the wild area. And then we got, what was it called? Yeah, we got Sword and Shield, which, okay, stop that, you can stop killing them now. Press a double and make it trouble, exactly. I like playing with the ball. You like playing with your balls? The ball, not balls. Oh! Oh, there is a the there, isn't there? No, just one. Damn, what did the other one do? To gain your ire in this way. You're not rich enough to have two. Okay. We'll unpack that later. We'll unpack that one later, I think. We don't need to unpack it now. I don't think I want to unpack it now, actually. I've decided. How much do balls cost? You don't want to know. With the cost of living crisis? With the cost of living crisis? Crikey. I also like playing with balls. That's very fun, SFA. Thank you for sharing. Do you have a massive delay? I think so, yeah. To put it in simple terms, SFA, yeah, you do. Can get one used for 25. Used? What? Is that shiny there? It looks a bit saturated. No. Is it? It's not. It's not. The ball harvesting is getting out of hand. It's not. It's not in hand enough. Oh, it's just a Swadloon. I thought that was a shiny. I couldn't figure out what it was a shiny of. It just looked off, and then I realized it didn't look off. It was a Swadloon, and I was maybe being a bit mean to the Swadloon for saying it looked off. You look off. Kind of crashed into that guy. He's got a big orbit, big gravity. Cahir, tell me how delayed I am. Oh, well, I just read the message as it appeared, so... I lied to him. I lied to his face. Are you back? I don't know. Are you back, SFA? Pumpkin, hello, how goes it? I hope your week has been going well. I got a shiny Chikorita, so now I'm looking for a different kind of little bulby green guy. I'm looking for like a bit of a different bulby green guy, lads, dude. Which is pretty exciting. We're gonna... Well, I already got a shiny Petalil, actually. The shiny Petalil has already been obtained. However, I want more. Waiting on the monitor and the keyboard, and then I'll finally be able to stop using your shitty laptop. Hell yeah! You gonna move to Genshin PC then, or...? Sorry, I need to, like, lock in with some of these guys, because, like, occasionally it's like, is that a shiny? It fucking might be, and then it isn't, because... Huge respect to the shitty laptop, though. It carried you through some shit, hell yeah. You love the shitty laptop. You know, I still have my shitty laptop. It takes 20 minutes to boot up. I remember once... I remember my Minecraft world on the shitty laptop. I very vividly remember my Minecraft world on the shitty laptop. Because my Minecraft world on the shitty laptop... well... It was certainly something. I had an automatic storage system. But it lagged the game out so much that if I ever wanted to use it, I had to just stand in the corner of my sorting room. Because my game would lag too much. Minecraft can get surprisingly heavy. It can. I was not doing heavy things with it. Bluntly put, I do wonder how well I could have gotten it running with, like, sodium these days. But at this point, that laptop is a bit too old to, like, even try being good and usable, so... Because I think it's like a decade old at that point, that thing. I'm trying to remember when I got it. I'm trying to remember which birthday I got it for. You have a 7-year-old laptop, and does it work? How's it treating you? Somewhat. Yeah, that's the issue. Tend to run Windows 11 and Minecraft on a 10-year-old laptop. I don't even run Windows 11 on my PC. I think I'm going to have to update soon. Maybe like September time I'll update. Because obviously if I don't update it soon at this point, Windows 10 is going to be unsupported. And I might actually have to pay to get Windows 11 installed. Right now it's still giving me free like the offer for a free update, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, I don't really want to. Windows 11 I've heard... Like, I've not heard anyone say anything good about Windows 11, is the blunt truth. Like, Windows 10, a lot of people said good about Windows 10, but to be fair, Windows 10 came after Windows 8, and no one ever said anything good about Windows 8, and I tolerated it. But, maybe I need to send my PC in for, like, a proper, like, clean out and, like, check of its stuff. I don't know, I'm just very aware that its SSD might brick itself at some point. Because it's 4 years old this year. Which isn't that old, and it still runs fine, and it can still play, like, Monster Hunter and stuff. I just have to lower the graphics settings, which is something I'm quite apathetic on, you know? People are like, oh, but it's like, Monster Hunter doesn't need to be on the highest graphic settings. I am not looking that hard at the monsters when I'm trying to slit their necks, because I'm too busy trying to not get my own neck slit. You know? Like, that's like the blunt truth of video games. Is people like, oh, I really like when video games look good, and it's like, okay, sure, but like, video games have barely increased graphic-wise for like the past decade. They've just kind of been sitting at like a very similar point of like almost realistic. Pop-ups feel like they're intentionally trying to trick me into getting it by switching around the buttons. Right! Right! Like, what is up with that? Why are they trying to trick me into getting Windows 11? That's underhanded. I'm gonna have to upgrade eventually. Why are you, like, trying to swindle me into it? I mean, apart from the AI stuff trying to force its way, there's not much that's different. That's all. That's fair. I'll maybe get it. I'm gonna have to get it at some point soon. But again, like, I'm wondering if I should, like, get my computer properly sent in for, like, a check over, just to ensure that it's gonna, like, last me a while longer. Maybe I should check it over myself. Maybe that's the truth of the matter. Maybe I should get Rob to check it over for me. Rob knows about computers. Can it be reverted? I mean, like, if you buy a new Windows 10 key and uninstall Windows from your computer, probably. But I'm guessing it's not. I'm guessing it's going to be like a pretty long and involved process, rather than like a "take me back" button. This is such an arse hunt, and I'm genuinely not sure if I've just been missing them or if there just haven't been any. Used to Windows 11? I mean, yeah, obviously you get used to it, but I'm stubborn. I like being stubborn. For no reason, over nothing. It's just who I am. You started a Windows debate, W, did you? I thought Travelair started the Windows debate. Why did you start the Windows debate? Not having Edge open up every kind of thing until you delete it completely, and then Windows cries at you. Really? Oh man, I fucking hate that. That's kind of dog shit. My PC can't update to Windows 11. A blessing in disguise, really. Ain't too bad. Some old stuff no work anymore. Other than that, it's almost the same. I mean, yeah, that's like the general gist with, like, operating systems, isn't it? Yeah, but saying that it did that... Saying that it did it on 10 to an extent, it did do it on 10 to an extent as well. I generally don't get edged anymore, though. We're gonna roll with it. Trying to figure out if I want to waste another sandwich on the petal hunt, or if I should just kind of look for a shiny the normal way. Cause I don't. Maybe I'll not do another Sammy until 10. I've do got so many Herbers, but I don't like wasting them. Like, I don't have so many Herbers because I fritter them away, Jelly. Money talks, but wealth whispers. You can write that down. After 2 million, you must be stacked. Exactly, but again. Bill doesn't care anymore. Bill? I'm mostly talking about the tablet drivers that have so much smithing. The mouse gives me motion sickness. Oh. I know Windows 11 isn't bad. Isn't as bad as I say. Windows 11 drivers make me want to punch Bill in the face. I'll punch Bill in the face. Oh, I see. And Bill doesn't care anymore. That's why you said Bill doesn't care about it. Forgot Bill Gates existed. What does he even do? I think he does, like, some charity stuff once a year. But he also tried to convince vaccine, that of, like, vaccine makers to, sell the vaccine to third world countries. Instead of just give it to them for free, the COVID vaccine. Which kind of cements the idea that, like, even if you're, like, a vaguely alright billionaire, you're probably not that good of a person all the same, because you're a billionaire, you know? Man, we're really getting, like, no shinies. That's crazy. Maybe anyone who gains their wealth by exploiting others is a bit off. What? No way! Like, I like the one, it's a Tumblr post, so this is getting off to a bad start. But it's like, when you get $1 billion or pounds or whatever the fuck, they should just give you, like, a plaque that says, I won capitalism! And then you don't get to earn any more money. I'd argue that $1 billion is a bit high for that as well. It's also a bit of a band-aid solution, to be honest. But you know what it is. You know what it is. If I say the things we should really do, I'll get banned. Is that enough to get banned? Is the implication enough to get banned? Me on my way to get bland on Twitch. It's me getting bland. That's the sound I'll make when I get bland. I like when they all start fucking following me. It's so funny. What are these guys doing, man? What are these guys doing, man? I think after 4 million, the tax rate should become 100%, and if the government ever has more than 3 billion, they're forced to offer 1.5 billion in services like homeless shelters and libraries. That's fair. Oh, okay, yeah, my Herba Mystica's run out, so... You know what, I think what I might do is check these guys. No. No shinies here. And then what I'm going to do. Trying to figure out if it's going to be easier or harder at night to spot a shiny. Anyway, I'm going to do another sandwich, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to do one more sandwich, and then after this sandwich has run out, I'll go on for a bit longer, but I'm going to make another sandwich. Because then I'm going to end stream. Not immediately after. And not immediately after, it'll be a bit after. Lettuce, salty sour sandwich, lettuce, salty sour sand. Which, this would be gnarly. That's the thing I like about making sandwiches in these games, is like, you can make the fucking worst sandwich ever. When you think about it, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are kind of like Subway. At least you didn't completely ruin it this time. Okay, what does that mean? What's that slice about? What? I kind of want to taste the herbs. Are you a Titan Pokemon, perchance? There is a sandwich for every mon. Some lettuce sandwich, others like tofu, cube, bean sandwich, some like cheeky burger, exactly. I remember seeing you destroy a sandwich so badly, it made me mad. I really want to know what kind of sandwich it was now. Which sandwich did I make that pissed Jello off the most? Wow, this guy looks like no different from these ones. Oh no, it's like a little more saturated. Just a very slight amount more saturated. My gut's saying it would have been a normal type sandwich because, like, I fucked up a lot of those tofu towers. Despite the fact I loved making the tofu towers. I should shiny hunt shiny to Dunsparce, triple segment to Dunsparce again. I shouldn't do that, actually. I'm gonna be honest, I said it as like a funny, and then I immediately got beamed with the idea of like what that would be like, and no, that would be fucking hell. I don't want to do that again. I did it once, I did it once, I did it once, I did it one time. I did it one time, I don't need to do it again, I don't need to do it again, I don't need to do it. I did it, I already got the triple segment to Dunsparce, I got the triple segment to Dunsparce, I've got the triple segment to Dunsparce. I don't need another triple segment to Dunsparce, because I've already got, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing do another. I did one, and that's enough. You have hostages. Ugh. I don't think that's gonna work. I can't. I don't have Cahir's here emotes here. Hey, did you know you can get 2 triple segment shiny to Dunsparces? I did know this. It's not knowledge I care to use, however. This one kind of looks shiny over here. I think it might be. I think it might be. I think it might not be. It's not shiny at all. What's wrong? How come you only carry 1 Pokemon with you? Because I want the shinies I get to go into my team. You can also find a Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station. No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone. The only thing I'm going to find at Wedgehurst Station is an abstract concept. Oh, it's a shiny. This is a shiny right here. That's crazy. On one hand, I spotted that, but on the other hand, I feel like, what if there were like 7 others I didn't? Hey, we get a regular Lilligant and a Heatwave Lilligant now. That's exciting. Bro, it's the middle of the fucking night. What are you doing? Yippee! Yahoo! Wah! 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 I can't believe he's gone, honestly. Like... He like... Too soon. Who's going to stomp Turts now? That's my big question. Is who's going to stomp the Turts now? Now that he's not here to do it. A chance. I forgot to ask for names. I forgot to get you guys to name it. Jellu already gave me a name. There we go. Crisis avoided. Crisis avoided? Me when I'm in a avoiding. Now his memory will forever stay in your PC. Exactly. Apparently, they, in the initial cut of that scene, were gonna make the Bavarian Prime Minister lie down and like mop up the guy's blood with his back, because Lex didn't want to get the blood on his shoes. Wait a minute, I saw that name called Deja Vu. You did. Why didn't it read that out? Why didn't it read that out? That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mario's cool as fuck, but who knows what he's thinking? Who knows why he crushes turds? And why do we think about him as fondly as we do? As fondly as we think of the mythical, non-existent Dr. Pepper. Perchance.
Yahoo! I believe it was Kant who said, experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Mario exhibits experience by crushing turds all day, but he exhibits theory by stating, let's-a go. Keep it up, baby.
I fucking love keep it up, baby. I fucking love keep it up, baby. Why did he say keep it up, baby? It clearly adds something. Yahoo!
When Mario leaves his place of safety to stomp a turtle, he knows that he may die. And yet, for a man who can purchase lives with money, a life becomes a mere store of value.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yahoo! A tax that can be paid for, much as a rich man feels any law with a fine is a price. We think of Mario as a hero, but he is simply a 1%er of a more privileged variety. The life kind, perchance.
Perchance! Brilliant work. Brilliant work. A+ on that essay, I think. Really deep, really makes you think. Really makes you think. Perchance. It's crazy how that one post has changed how I use perchance. Just entirely. Because I will now just say perchance. Okay, what are we going to do with all the money? All the money? All this money? What's all this money? We're going to gamble it, but I want to know what money you're talking about. It's all going on red. 4-ish odd pence. Oh yeah, it's all going on red. Donated to you? Nope, sorry, Jelly. It's all going to the casino. Think about it. I could turn that 4 pence into 8 pence, and then I could turn that 8 pence into 16 pence, and I could turn that 16 pence into 32 pence, and I could turn that 32 pence into 64 pence, and I could turn that 64 pence into 128 pence, and I could turn that 128 pence into 256 pence, and I could turn that 256 pence into 512 pence, and I could turn that 512 pence into 1,024 pence, and I could turn that 1,024 pence into... I've got a tenner now, by the way. Into 2,048 pence. Which would therefore win the game 2048, just to be clear. Which point I could... Yahoo!
Get it twisted.
Yarr.
Gamble.
Yarr.
Please start gambling.
Yarr.
Gambling is an investment and an investment only. You will profit. You will win. You will do all of that. You understand.
So, yes, sir! Let's go gambling! I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. What if I happen to own a casino? Would you consider it? Obviously. I love casinos. Also, since we know each other, you're likely to, help me out a little bit, aren't you? Cause... You'd help me out a little, wouldn't you? You'd tell me which colour the ball's gonna land on. You'd whisper it in my ear. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? He would. Jelly would consider. PSDT, Cahir the Circle is weighted. Not even a good use of that phrase. Funny, we were talking about the Zap Cannon, Necrozma bit. Remember the old classic? I mean, it is the old classic. What does PSTD mean? Post-stress traumatic disorder, I guess. Look at them all. Look at them all over there. What's up with that? Love that. I don't think that's how it went. It might have. I can't remember. I don't think anyone took it that way, SFA. I think only you took it that way. This guy's a shiny. This is a shiny right here. See? I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I saw that guy and I was like, that's a shiny. And it fucking was a shiny as well. 2 Petlil and a Weeping Bell. What's up with that? Only SFA guy can answer that question. I'm sure SFA meant no harm. He's meant to harm. He's evil. I don't trust him. Okay. I guess I'll ban SFA. Wow. Well, there's a shiny on screen. That's what the wow is. Because that's exciting. Felix is wowed and excited at the shiny on screen. Speaking of the shiny on screen, what are we naming the shiny? Any Weeping Bell names? For a shiny Weeping Bell. Did you say you finished Donkey Kong Bonanza, or you've almost finished it? Wow Wow? Clump? I like Wow Wow. And we've already gotten our Rob name today, so we're gonna name it Wow Wow. What is the guy? Wubsy? That's a shiny, alright, that's a shiny fucking Weeping Bell. Yeah, it fucking is. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm impressed I saw it. I'm gonna be real. A lot of Pokemon there. I think I'm in the final area before beating the game. Hell yeah. Yeah, because that just like a regular one. It looked a bit shiny. That's how I saw it. When you went to shiny school like I did, you can tell the subtle differences. You see, now I've said that, I'm a little worried there's going to be a shiny here that I'm about to miss, because that would be kind of embarrassing. It's like pretty expensive, so trying to grab as much banana as I can before going forward. As in the final area is pretty expensive, or the game was very expensive, so you want to make your you want to make a bang for your buck. Expansive. Oh, I'm just stupid, never mind. Makes sense, you're a pro, exactly. If I entered a shiny hunting competition, I'd win. I don't know what the competition would be. Why did you stop after you restarted the playlist? That's kind of annoying. I know what Weef and Bell normally looks like. So imagine... It looks like that. The other day, there was a Pokemon card competition or something. And then people were kept on posting this image of like this Victory Bell card. And everyone was like, oh, is this Mega Victory Bell? But it was like a fan-made card. A fan made that card. That wasn't like a real card. I think this might be a shiny. No, it's not. It looked a bit more saturated from afar. Is this Mount Wario? It is. Mount Wario, I'd love to. Which is obviously the first song on the playlist, because, it's the first song on the playlist. It's a good starting song because of the You also want to Mount Wario? Who doesn't? Can't Mount Wario in Mario Kart World because of woke. Yeah! Oh, I'm boycotting. I'm boycotting. This is the worst news I've ever heard. Oh, we're talking about music now? Well, we were talking about the music that was on in the background of the stream at this moment. So. I guess all the JoJo... Oh, you heard it, Mario. Mario Show Radio. But Mount Wario is like one long intermission track, if you think about it. So every track is Mount Wario. So in a way, you're always mounting Wario. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, actually. I'm not boycotting Mario Kart World. I think Nintendo should raise the price of it to £600. And if you can't afford it, do not worry, because I will buy it for you. I'll start boycotting this channel. What? Okay, but... Never mind buying the game. The fucking switch up. The fucking switch up. Jelly's got the moral backbone of a slug. It's like immediate. I bet no one understands your music rambles. You ship Ataxado and also Camellia Exeter. Camellia once said we could get even more machine gun size style. Yeah, no, SFA. That I don't think anyone is. I hate to say it. Maybe, like, someone. Rob, do you understand what SFA is saying? Maybe someone on YouTube does. Nope, that's crazy. I'm fucking yawning again. We are the Petlings, and we're here for your blood. Look at them frolicking. I love how the Sun and Moon's main theme is a big, like, theme throughout the game. I feel like Sun and Moon's the kind of only game to really kind of have and properly use a light. Oh, no, it isn't. I'm lying to you, I'm lying to you, I'm lying to your faces. The south area where you find Miraidon and Koraidon, that theme is often reused. It's reused in Terror Raid battle themes, it's reused in the final fight with Miraidon. I've been surrounded. Raiden x Miraidon Shogun? Miraidon Shogun. I guess Miraidon would be a pretty good Pokemon for... It wouldn't be a good Pokemon for Raiden, I'm lying to you. You could feasibly put them together on the same team because they're both electric types. Yeah, you will go with that. But I feel like Raiden Shogun is not... Like, at like a stretch, right? At like a stretch, because like... Raiden wants eternity... Miraidon is the future. She wants to secure the future. What's your favorite Unova electric type? There's like 3 of these, Felix. What are you asking? No, there's actually a few. I've lied to you. I'm trying to figure out if there's a Felix answer. Or if he's just asking this because he can. I can think of like 6. Tynamo, Electric, Electros, Emolga, Zekrom, obviously, Thundurus, Zebstrika, and Blitzel. Galvantula and Joltik. Oh, it's Galvantula. Or maybe Joltik. I'm not sure which Felix prefers, but one of those. One of those Pokemon I'm almost certain Felix likes. I'm not sure if I'd go with that answer myself, though. The times I've used Zebstrika, it's been a bit shit, I'll be honest. It's been a bit trite. So while I think I used to like it, I don't like it as much these days, because it's kind of dog shit. Because it's kind of sort of doo-doo ass. I used to have a Thundurus Therian form card. But then it got stolen from my Pokemon Trading Card Game Club. And that's always been a chip on my shoulder. Bastards indeed. I think I know who did it. And then one of the core pillars of the club stopped hanging out with us. I think because he was in like he was like a couple of years above us, and like we kept on like talking to him, and I'm guessing other kids noticed this and were mean to him about it. Because he just did not talk to us. He just stopped talking to us one day, and we were like, "What the fuck?" No, that was a no Felix answer. I like all except Thundurus. What did Thundurus do? He's ugly. That's so mean. He's just trying his best. I think my answer's probably Cryogonal. It's not fair, Jelly. Don't give him that. It's shallow and mean. Tornadus cleared. Okay, but Tornadus has a little penis in his Therian form. Have you considered that? Tornadus has got his little pee-pee out. in his Therian form, and that's kind of fucked up. He's just got his dong out. My guy should put that away. Pokemon have no feelings. Have feelings, too. Don't call them ugly with no reason. Exactly. And what about it? Are you just like looking at Thunderous's little penis? But you don't want that on full display. Exactly. Blaziken is famous for that, and that never stopped. Okay, Blaziken is not famous for that. Blaziken has some feathers around there. Blaziken has some feathers in that area. And that's about it. And anyway. Doesn't work for Beartic, though. Yeah, it doesn't, that's true. And these shinies. And these shinies. I don't think it is, but I'm going over here anyway just to check. It is not. There's no shinies here. I'm just being filled with disappointment. Imagine if... No, this is one of the special outbreaks that has the boosted odds. But, alright, I have a shiny in Amorous. I forget about that sometimes. That's kind of cool. I wonder what shiny Pokemon they're going to give us from ZA. Because I think it's worth noticing that... I guess it depends on how if there's, like, any new Pokemon. Like, I'm interested to see if A is straight up a new Pokemon, or, like, if it's someone else. Guys, what app should I install first on your PC? App, not game? Microsoft Word. Not the others, just Word. Shiny Eternal Flower? That's a shout. That would go so hard. I hope they do that, actually. That petal looks kind of green. Which is odd, because shiny petal's yellow. So this couldn't possibly be a shiny. That's because it isn't. That's crazy. Yeah, no, actually, now you've said that, I kind of hope it is shiny Eternal Flower. I think it's going to be wild if we can finally get it. Like, I feel like they've got to finally give us Eternal Flower Floette in ZA, right? Because, like, AZ's there with Eternal Flower Floette. So kind of in the way that, like, an Amorous is like, oh, right, so here's an Amorous. You'll die eventually, and then an Amorous will go on to someone else. They kind of do that, but with Floette. AZ just gives us a best friend in general Pokemon fashion. Exactly, exactly. Or, like, AZ fucking dies during the story. Which I'd almost suggest isn't... maybe it is a bit far-fetched. I'm interested to see it if, like, what kind of role he plays in the story. Because it seems this M to Z crew are, like, the main lads, right? They're the main characters of the game. And Emma's another, like, tertiary but important character. So far, what we've seen from AZ is he runs the hotel. Do you think everyone knows exactly who he is? Because, like, surely everyone must know exactly who he is because of the Eternal Flower Floette, right? Like, I'm interested to see, like, if Team M to Z ever bring up... Yeah, this guy, like, he's killed a lot of people. You can't really call him a war criminal at this point because... war crimes weren't really a thing when he killed all those people. But it was still kind of fucked up. Like, we're here, like, discussing our plans here. And, right in the other room is a guy who's, I think, killed more people than any of us in this room will ever meet. He also has a really cute little Pokemon partner. Like, what's gonna be up with that? And what's up with my stupid cat? Why is she here? Why does she want my attention? Should I pick her up and kiss her on the head? There are so many questions that are left unanswered that I'm really looking forward to finding out the answers to in Pokemon Legends EA. No, not you. What? Hello? Idiot beast. Why would you need to install apps on PC? Like Discord? I mean, yeah, you need to install most apps on your PC. Right? Like, you're generally going to want to install your browser because you're not using fucking Microsoft Edge. No one uses Microsoft Edge. You're going to need, like, Discord, you're going to need, like, Outlook. You're probably installing the computer to do things. Right? Like, one of the nice things about having a PC over, like, a PlayStation is you can do other things on it other than just gaming. So if you've got any, like, hobbies that you could manage on your computer, then you might want some apps to do with that. Like, I've got OBS and DaVinci Resolve. I need to edit more videos. I've just been so Minecraft build lately, I've just not been editing. I've actually had some new ideas, is the thing. So, keep an eye on Cahir's here, I guess. Not too close of an eye. Because of my general laziness. Missy, stop sniffing at my cookies. In fact, I don't really like it when you lean up on the like desk next to the computer. So I'm really worried you're going to stick your big, stinky little paw in the gap and turn my computer off. Which would be bad in general, but it would be especially bad when I'm streaming. I like the way they just kind of turn to look at you. They're like, hello? Then they just kind of like turn and stare at you with their stupid little plant eyes. At least I got 2 shinies out of that sandwich, eh? I feel like I've done worse, like the one time I shiny hunted Roulette and just didn't get it. Which is crazy. What's up with your bug eyes? There are other people you can bother. You know this, right? Because I'm not sure she does. I'm not sure it's like clicked in her little baby head that she can bother other people yet. I think she's just like, oh, I gotta bother Cahir right now. I shit talk this cat a lot, I want to be clear. I was gonna like make it wholesome, but then I thought it'd be funnier just to end the sentence there. You obtained 600 bananas, that's a lot. You only need 9,400 more bananas, and then if you eat them all at once, you'd die of radiation poisoning. Rob, I've got a challenge for you. Mission! Requested? No words. No words today. Been getting out of words recently. It's crazy I have 1.8 million LP. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see that, but I have 1.8 million LP, and I'm pretty sure most of that is just from me fucking going around to raids. Genuinely no idea where I would have gotten that much LP otherwise. Right. You there? No? Okay. You three. I don't think any of these are shiny. Don't look like it. Don't look like it at all. I wonder if I missed any, like, non-Petal shinies. Because obviously I fucking found the Weeping Bell one. I fucking latched right in on the Weeping Bell. I saw the Weeping Bell and I was like, that's it. That's it right there. But, yeah. 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 Alright. Now then. I think it is getting toward the end of stream. As previously mentioned. So does anybody have anything else to add? Any other topics that they want me to discuss today? Anything exciting that they haven't told me? Before 2025 ends, does anybody want to tell me? Does anybody want to admit they have a crush on me? Which had to tell you, because nobody else read it. What a... I don't think they did. Stop typing. What were you gonna type? This is the place where I have to come to talk about these random things you put me off to. Real. Jelu suffers at Cahir's niche little... I mean, okay, it's not going to be niche once the anime releases, I don't think. Have you been enjoying it, Jelu, or have you enjoyed it? There's every chance you finished it. There's every chance you're ahead of where I am, because I'm going to be honest, I've not, like, read it for like a year and a half. I need to catch up. Is the blunt truth. Is the very, very blunt truth. Which means technically I put you onto a series that I can't fully talk with you about, because maybe there have been some massive plot developments. The character design and art is insane, I love it. Yes! It's such a pretty manga. It's absolutely gorgeous. I fucking love how they use magic as well. Like, I think it's one of the most interesting ways, like, a series has used magic I've seen. Like, you're at chapter 89, which is the latest, I see. I think I was at about chapter 70. It was during the big festival when I last watched. And it was a few chapters into when the, shit hit fan, let's say. But, like, has the maggot happened yet? Maybe. Like, I love shit like the fucking wheelchairs that just have, like, that aren't wheelchairs. They're, like, chairs with, like, moving legs. So. I'm gonna gaslight myself with all of these guys, aren't I? Oh, wait, no, it's not. I did actually gaslight myself with that one, that's crazy. Especially the brim hats look so cool, and there's also the question of if Forbidden Magic's so bad. That's the interesting thing, is it's really, like, just this very interesting tale of someone who's technically an outsider to this, who shouldn't even be involved in it. Technically, by the fucked up rules of the society. And, like, it's very interesting in the way it's committed to showing that the status quo shouldn't be maintained. And it's very much challenging that idea. Tab, thank you for following. Welcome to the Cahir Club. Shiny hunting Petlil today. I was initially shiny hunting for the Legend CA starters, but they're elsewhere. Where are they? Here they are. Here they are. I managed to get all 3 of the Legend CA starters shiny, which is very exciting, IMO. Man, I cleared out that whole box just in case I got extras for nothing at all. But I hope your week's gone well. And you've managed to catch any shinies lately? Nope. Okay, I'm big on gaslighting myself at the moment. Like, every petal I see, I'm like, are its eyes purple? Are those purple eyes? And then they aren't purple eyes. Those are red eyes. I'm doing a really good job of gaslighting myself at the moment. Like a genuinely phenomenal job at thinking every... Oh, this is a shiny, okay. For a moment there, I thought I tricked myself again. For a moment there, I thought I'd fooled myself once more, but no, this is actually a shiny one. Synthesis? Oi! You can't do that. That's unfair. I think I'm gonna end off now. I've caught. Well, when I catch this guy. So get your name suggestions in chat now. We got a good batch today, to be fair. Jedi Toys announced a Lizzie-themed RC Corvette in 1/16 scale. Oh, very nice. Don't break out. Iguine? I like Iguine. We already named a Pokemon after a Genshin character today, so I think we'll do Iguine. Alright. Got a cool name for the suggestion? Jane? I like Jane, actually. I do also... good names, but I don't think Dominic has named Pokemon that often. And I think a lot of others will... a lot of you others will get chances to name shinies and other Pokemon at other points. So I'm gonna give this one to Dominic. Alright. I think, however, that's going to be where I end for the day. Well, it is... what is it? It's 10:30. I'm going to evolve those guys off stream, I think. I'm going to make one into a regular Lilligant and the other one into Hisuian Lilligant. And then I will leave one as a Petlil. Names after the Sugar and Spice character of the same name. I see. What words am I looking for? Mostly goodbye. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. Love a good bit of shiny hunting. I might try some more Scarlet Violet shiny hunting in the near future. Or just other... shiny hunting will continue. Although, keep in mind, it might start being on Tuesdays. I don't know. It looks like one of my D&D sessions are looking to move their day, and it might go to Mondays. And if it does, then it'll be Tuesday streams instead. So I hope you guys are ready for Tuesday streams. Clear your schedules. But yeah, other than that, Friday will be stream as per usual. We'll be hunting. We'll be beating 1 million Shenpao. I'm going to beat 1 million Shenpao just as I beat 2 million Woshien. So do be sure to be there for my 1 million Shenpao. And on top of that, I'll be live again on Wednesday with more Genshin Impact. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week. And I will see you all later. Goodbye and good night.